And a good day to you, Explorer Nation. John Lynskey here with episode 8 of Did You Know? Fun facts about Columbus High School. In this edition, we're going to focus on the first part of the 1970s, one of the more interesting decades in our school's history. Let me just say this: the rules were real different back then. So, in July 1971, Brother Hugh Andrew became the new principal of Columbus, and Mr. Richie Esposito joined the faculty. Richie had been a Marist brother for a while, left the order, and then came to teach at Columbus, and he set up an amazing automotive shop class right where Herb's training room is now. And shop is something that's dearly missed, I think, in the American educational system. And man, those were good times in that shop class, the woodwork class. Very interesting. Um, the proceeds from the 71-72 raffle went to the construction of a student union building, the sub, adjacent to the gym, which later became known as the S building. We'll talk more about the S building later. In 1972, Brother Kevin led the basketball team to the district title, and a fine production of The Odd Couple was presented by the drama club. I went to that one. It was pretty good. The class of 1972 also produced two Columbus legends: Carlos Jimenez, our former mayor, who is now in the U.S. House of Representatives, and Steve O'Brien, the one and only history teacher, coach, castaway against cancer. OB is an explorer extraordinaire. I think this is year 42 for OB. Think about that. The class of 72, if they didn't start it, certainly continued the tradition of borrowing the concrete Columbus Boulevard marker from the city of Coral Gables and placing it at the main entrance at Columbus on graduation day. City of Coral Gables finally grew so tired of doing that, they cemented Columbus Boulevard. It's over by the Biltmore there. They cemented that marker in about 8 feet deep of concrete. In July 1972, down from Ohio came football coach and math teacher Dennis Lavelle, and he started the process of changing boys into men as only he could. Thank you, Dennis. We all owe you a great deal of gratitude. A new academic policy was introduced in 1972 where any student who received straight A's for the year was exempt from final exams. Let me just say that some serious negotiations were going on back then. And in a mock election held in the fall of 1972, Columbus students overwhelmingly reelected President Richard Nixon, mirroring the national vote and giving me a great class to teach a number of years later. So that takes us into the early 70s. We're going to start bridging into the mid 70s, and things get really exciting at Columbus High School. I hope you're enjoying these Did You Knows. They're a lot of fun. And if you have any little tidbits of information that you'd like me to share that I may have forgotten, just please email me. And as always, thank you to Melissa Marty for helping to make this happen. There's nothing more important than the history of our school. And if these Did You Knows help preserve that, then we're achieving our objective. So until next time, Explorer Nation, take it easy and Adelante.